That's funny you said that. So I remember in the beginning of my walk, I wanted to change people, right? I wanted to go out there. I told God, I want to go out there and change the world. I want to help change my family and friends. I want to save souls. And God, one of God's biggest lessons that He's been teaching me lately is that, Tish, how can you change the world when people don't see a change in you? I mean, you want people to change and become this light when you don't even have a light in you. You're still holding on to old ways and old habits and old things. And I didn't see that at first, you know? I was too busy going out there and telling people about this light and this peace that I didn't even have. A lot of us, we run and we tell people about God, but people don't even see God in us. How can we want people to go to something that we don't even know? How can we want people to run to something that we don't even acknowledge or we don't even have? You can't give something to someone that you don't even have. I did not have God. I did not have Christ at first. So I was running and trying to tell people about something that I didn't even have. Nobody saw that light in me. So God is one of his lessons He's been trying to tell me. And not trying to tell me, one of the lessons He's been telling me is, Tish, allow me to change you. Because when I begin to change you, people are going to see me in you. It is not you that can change people. It is me that change people. And when God began to show me that and allow me to go through what He allowed me to go through and grow through, and I start seeing God changing me. And it was just like, once God started changing me, people start seeing God in me, not me. I was wanting to lead people to something that I didn't even have. 2 Corinthians 5:17 says, this means that anyone who belongs to Christ has become a new person, and that this is, the old is gone and the new has begun. So my old is gone and a new has begun in my life. So I just wanted to share that, because I know there's a lot of people that wants to bring people to Christ. You want to bring people to Christ, but you arguing with people and you bickering with people. Christ is love. If people don't see love in you, how do you expect them to want to go to Christ? How can you want them to go to Christ when they don't even see a light in you? Because it is not you that they're seeing. They're supposed to be seeing Christ. They're supposed to be seeing God in you. See, when we want to do God's job, then God will allow us to fall and bump our heads. But one thing I learned about this lesson, and it's a blessing because God has allowed me to stumble, to fall in everything that I do. And while stumbling and falling, He was there to pick me up, to capture me every time that I did. So now that God has been working on me, I can go out there and spread the light and love, because and tell people about the peace. Like, I can tell people about the gospel and really actually tell them, because I have it. I have that love. I have that joy that I didn't have. I was ready to run with something that I didn't have. And I couldn't lead people to Christ. I couldn't tell people about Christ because nobody saw Christ in me. So I just wanted to say that change starts with self. I had to allow God to change me. I had to allow Him to change me before I can see a change in the environment around me. Yep.